Hey, it is an unstoppable day. It's your boy, Terrence Leftridge, the unstoppable rideshare guy, out here in these streets sharing tools, tips, and stories to help you be unstoppable in this rideshare gig economy environment that we live in. How you guys doing today? Hopefully you are doing great. Giving you some updates on what I've been hearing in these streets about the gig economy as a whole, and giving you some funny stories about my rideshare experience. But before we get started, if you love this channel, if you love the content that's coming out, why don't you just go ahead and subscribe right there. Subscribe to my page here on YouTube and get those notifications whenever a new video is premiering on the channel. Out here talking about AB5 and what's going on with Uber and Lyft in California specifically. Now, if you work in California as a rideshare driver, I know you have got to be on pins and needles with what's going on with AB5. Lyft put out a message, an official statement that they were going to shut things down effective at the end of the week. Uber had intimated that they were going to do it too if the court did not rule in their favor, which was supposed to happen this week. Well, they didn't rule on the AB5 lawsuit that's been filed against Uber and Lyft, but they did give them a stay, which means they just kicked the can down the road into October. So Lyft and Uber did not suspend services this week. Congratulations to all you rideshare drivers that still have the opportunity to earn some money, whether it's full-time or part-time, to support your endeavors. And stay woke. Stay woke not only in California, but all across the country and in every country where Uber and Lyft do services, because it may not affect you now, but it may affect you real soon. And we've got to be aware of what's going on in that situation, even if we don't work in the state of California, because it's going to have a trickle-down effect. Whatever happens in one is going to sooner or later affect what other politicians do in others. I'm not a lawyer, I'm not a politician, so I'm not going to get into all the details about it, but these decisions that are happening in California will have a direct effect on all of us as rideshare drivers, whether we do this full-time or whether we do this part-time. So it's definitely important for you to stay abreast of the situation. Get out there and earn that money while you can, because it may be taken away from you relatively soon, one way or the other. And then make sure that you are doing what the wealthy are saying. Have residual income, have many different forms of income. If you're just out here in these streets doing Uber full time and that's what you're dependent on, man, you better find a new plan. Check out some of the other rideshare videos that I've done, and check out some of the other rideshare videos that other people on YouTube are doing, and how they're talking about diversifying their economy, diversifying their income, getting in connection with other companies that have connections with the rideshare industry, and tapping in to how you can make money other ways. The Postmates, the Instacarts, the Shift, the Get Upside, where you can get money back every time you fill up the gas tank. And if you're interested in doing that, you can check out my link that is in the comments below on how you can get started with that. You're getting anywhere from 4, 8, 12 cents a gallon back every time you fill up. And if you're a rideshare driver, especially if you're doing this full time, you're probably doing that 2-3 times a week. So get that money back and learn how to utilize this vehicle for more than just rideshare, so that you can get additional income moving forward. Okay, so that's enough about the legalese. I want to just talk about a funny story that happened this week. And hey, if you're a rideshare driver, you got some interesting people that get in your car each and every day. Why don't you share some of your funny stories, or some of your strange stories even, of your rideshare experience? One of the things I love about doing this is because you always meet interesting people. Now, interesting good, interesting bad, that's completely up to you. But I want to talk to you about the Italian millennial and the sugar mama. So this guy gets in my car, pick him up, take him on a short distance, and we start talking about everything from COVID-19 to politics and into near-death experiences that he had just this week. And then he started talking about that he works as a stripper. All right, no judgment here. And then he said that him and a couple other guys, they also recruit sugar mamas. All right, the story just gets interesting. I got to keep my eyes on the road and keep my ear on what he's saying, because clearly it's not every day you run into a stripper with a sugar mama. Now, you might run into a stripper with a sugar daddy, but hey, to each its own. And so he goes on to tell me that his sugar mama likes to be in control with the rest of the world, but when she is with him, she likes for him to be in control. So how does she do that? She goes and gets a credit card, a black credit card in his name, and tells him that whenever they are together, he's to use that card to be in charge of his sugar mama when they are together. So he's got this credit card that he doesn't have to pay for. He's out here living the lavish life, doing his thing with his sugar mama in the midst of a pandemic. Man, you can't make some of this stuff up. God bless him. I just said to him as I dropped him off, hey, well, you make sure you are definitely being safe and protecting yourself while you out here in these streets, not only from COVID-19, but all the other things that you could be running up in being a stripper with a sugar mama. That's my funny story for this episode. Hey, I am Terrence, the unstoppable rideshare guy. Hopefully this entertained you as well as informed you. Again, go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel, where I'm going to be coming back with tips, tools, and tricks to help you move from being stuck in this rideshare game into being unstoppable. Until next time, don't just make it a great day. Go out and serve this community as an unstoppable rideshare driver and make it an unstoppable day. Take care.